Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon. Thank all of you for being here today. Mr. Speaker, today I stand before you with a heavy but a proud heart as we pay tribute to a man from Browningsville in Lehigh County who was the epitome of a public servant, Sam Ashmar, whom we all lovingly called Sam, served our community in so many ways. Upper Macungi Township's vice chairman on the Board of Supervisors, a member of the Planning Commission, and Township Authority as well. He was a 30-plus year volunteer firefighter for 3 different companies, Upper Macungi Township Station 56, and previously had served Goodwill Fire Company in Trexlertown as well. He was the fire marshal. He was an EMT. He was a mentor. And the list goes on. This past November, at the young age of 51, Sam passed away in the line of duty just after answering a medical call. In addition to his countless hours of volunteer service, doing everything from investigating fires to serving as a mentor and a friend of the fire service, he was the vice president in the credit management group for Wells Fargo. That was his all-day, full-time job. He spent additional after-hours times with many other community organizations. And if you knew Sam, if Sam was sitting here, he'd be saying, he always had a wisecrack. When things got a little too heavy, and somebody might be a little uncomfortable, he'd be whispering to me right now, "All right, Day, that's enough," he'd say. He was also a member of the Bethany United Methodist Church, West Coastville, served on the board of directors for the Burn Prevention Foundation for 9 years. You see, if you knew him, those little wisecracks, you'd say, okay, that's enough. But it's not enough. Although his loss was a tremendous shock to us all, we were so fortunate to have Sam as a member of our community. Having been blessed by all of his contributions, he was such a hardworking, selfless, supportive role model. He was a great father, friend, brother, son. Having been blessed by all of his contributions to our community, I know he was such a hardworking and selfless person, warm and welcoming to everyone. He displayed boundless energy, intelligence, a strong work ethic, and devotion to his family. One local attorney, often presenting before the Board of Supervisors or the Planning Commission, he said, everyone knew Sam wanted the best decisions for his community. We know what that means. As a testament to just how beloved Sam was in his community, literally hundreds of loved ones, friends, neighbors, first responders, people he probably helped, even former Fire Commissioner Ed Mann attended his funeral right before Thanksgiving. Mr. Speaker, due to many factors of grief, work, weather today, only his daughter Michaela could be with us today. And I ask this distinguished body to show respect for this young woman representing her family and her dad today. Ladies and gentlemen, Michaela Ashmar. Thank you. I knew I could count on you for that. Mr. Speaker, being a volunteer firefighter and a community leader takes great courage and commitment, and Sam passed that along to his children. His son is a firefighter, and his daughter serves as legislative aide for our local Congressman Dent. I ask this body to pray and send your wishes of divine parental guidance to his children. As we stand here today and honor Sam's memory, I am personally thankful that there are still young men and women who share this sense of community by becoming first responders. They put their lives on the line to protect us. And for that, I know along with all of you here are grateful. I'm also proud of the programs that the Commonwealth maintains to support our community volunteer firefighters. Those volunteer firefighters save us millions of dollars, and there's great programs to help and support them. You know, one other thing, I have this long list. Sometimes wonder, we know where the time came from for Sam. It came from his family. He tried his best to be a good father. But all that long list, he was also, one other thing was important to him. He was an organ donor. And he'd be sitting back here saying, don't forget to mention about organ donation. We got to get a plug in for organ donation. And because of this personal decision that he was an organ donor, he will continue to serve his fellow man for many years to come, having donated his skin to probably a burn survivor and giving sight to a fellow person, human being. We know that his family's loss will be felt every day in their home, and it continues to be felt by our community. I'd like to request and thank you all for unanimous passage of this House Resolution 41 in memory of a true public servant and dedicated public servant in municipal government, the medical, and the fire service. Mr. Speaker and my colleagues, thank you for your indulgence today.
I would ask all members to please rise in a moment of silence for our fallen firefighter. Thank you. Thank you very much.